Example 4.29. Solve cos of sin inverse x by square root of 1 plus x squared is equal to sin of cot inverse 3 by 4. So you take the left hand side first. Cos of sin inverse into x by square root of 1 plus x squared is equal to cos of cos inverse into 1 by square root of 1 plus x squared. By using property 9, we check this out. So we are using the instead of sin inverse 1 by square root of 1 by x square, and next we are using the first property cos of cos inverse theta is equal to theta. So the final answer is 1 by square root of 1 plus x square. It is the first equation, and take the right hand side, that is sin of cot inverse of 3 by 4. This is given cot inverse, that is the second degree. I am using the triangle property. Using triangle property to get sin inverse. So that cot inverse means that is cot inverse. If you take theta is equal to cot inverse of 3 by 4 means, and cot is equal to, they will change cot theta is equal to 3 by 4, and then that is the reciprocal of tan theta. So the tan theta is 4 by 3. So we will write cot theta is equal to 3 by 4, then tan theta is equal to 4 by 3. That is opposite by adjacent side. Opposite by adjacent side. The hypotenuse will become 5 only. That is the fixed one. So 3, 4 means the next value will be 5. Then we will write the sin inverse. So we write using the sin inverse instead of cot inverse. So we write sin of sin inverse. So you write because sin theta is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side. I mean opposite by hypotenuse, 4 by 5. Then theta is equal to sin inverse of 4 by 5. So you write 4 by 5 here. Next, using the first property, we have sin of sin inverse theta, that is 4 by 5. That is equation 2. Now we are equating 1 and 2. 1 is equal to 2. There is 1 by square root of 1 plus x square is equal to 4 by 5. Now we are going to simplify for x. Take the reciprocal. Then we have square root of 1 plus x square is equal to 5 by 4. Again, you take the square root, then only you will get it. Take the square root of both sides. Take the squaring, then only it will cancel. So taking squaring, square on both sides. Then we have 1 plus x square is equal to 20 by 16. Then you have to exchange 1 to that side. That is x square is equal to 25 by 16 minus 1. So here 16, then 25 minus 16. Then 25 minus 16, it will become 9 by 16. Then x is equal to square root of plus or minus 9 by 16. It is plus or minus 3 by 4. So the x value will become 3 by 4. That's all the answer. You copy that. The sum is look at like a bigger, but the solution steps are very easy. Try out the same sum from exercise. Exercise 4.5, question number 6. if tan inverse x plus tan xy plus tan inverse z equal to y, to show that x plus y plus z equal to xyz. Now I am using the property of 7 of tan inverse property. We take the first one, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z is equal to, I select any two number as A, one number as B. So the tan inverse of x plus y plus z minus xyz divided by 1 plus xy plus yz plus zx. That is the formula of this. You don't get any confusion. If you take minus means we can change here plus. If you take plus, it will be have minus. That is only interchange about that. That is the possible of the property 7. You just check it out of your textbook. Now we select this one, tan inverse. The tan inverse. Now we will write in the equation, the given equation. Now we write in the given equation tan inverse of x plus y plus z minus xyz whole divided by 1 plus xy plus yz plus zx is equal to y. You take the tan of both sides means the tan will be changing. Otherwise the tan will be going this side. The remainder term xyz minus xyz, then the remainder term will come as it is. So it will become tan y. So would you remember what is the tan pi value? That is 0. So if we apply here, tan pi value is 0. 0 by 1 plus xy yz plus zx. If you doing the multiplication of the denominator of the first term means it will become full of 0. The remainder will be x plus yz. The minus will go that side, it will become plus. So x plus y plus z equal to x y z. That's all. This one. Copy that. 9th sum, second subdivision. Solve 2 tan inverse is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus a squared plus 1 plus a squared minus cos inverse of 1 minus b squared by 1 plus b squared. Here we just apply the tan formula. First of all, I take a is equal to tan theta. Now you apply here cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So this is a formula like a cos 2 theta. So we will write cos inverse of cos 2 theta. This is full of formula. So cos 2 theta. The same as we will write here. 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square, because that is b. So here we take a value, there is we take b also tan theta, but we don't have any variation. So I give the variation, that is tan theta 1, that is tan theta 2. Here, so you will write tan 2 theta 1. Now it will become cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta 2 by 1 plus tan square theta 2 is equal to cos inverse of cos. Can you guess what value will come? Same, cos 2 theta 2. Now we will write cos inverse of the right hand side. We have cos inverse of cos 2 theta and minus cos inverse of cos 2 theta 2. Here 2 and 2 common, so that we take the out of the bracket. Therefore 2 tan inverse x is equal to, is it visible to you? Yes, visible. 2 tan inverse is equal to, take 2 as a common, it is 2 of cos inverse of cos theta 1 and cos inverse of cos theta 2. So this time we are going to write here 2 into cos inverse of cos theta 1 minus cos inverse of cos theta 2. 2 and 2 cancel. The remainder term is tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse of cos theta 1 and cos inverse of cos theta 2. According to the first property, we are using tan inverse x is equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. Do you have any doubt about that? The easiest sum, you don't get any confusion for that. Now we will rewrite that tan theta 1 value. I take the first theta 1 value here. If take theta 1 means that is a tan inverse A value. Here theta 2 value is tan inverse of B value. Now we are going to apply here. That is tan inverse A minus tan inverse B. Now we directly write the formula. That is tan inverse of A minus B by 1 plus AB. Here tan inverse X. Tan inverse cancel. What is the remainder part? That is x is equal to A minus B. So the answer is x is equal to A minus B by 1 plus AB. That is the answer. You copy that. You just finish the exercise sum. And we finished the 4th lesson. Next session we will start the new lesson.